Hi, bro. How are you?
Hi, yes. Hi Adam. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, like we were met on June 19, I guess we met in Null, Bangalore on 2019. About like
Mm,
a Null
yeah,
Bangalore meetup. That's
yes,
a last meetup we had met and we are connected now. Mostly,
yeah,
yeah. So I just give you a short intro about you, then we can get started. Okay, guys.
sure.
So we had a call with Anil Tom now. So we will be having a conversation. So you already seen my YouTube thumbnail and things like that. And this is our episode 3 of interview with cybersecurity professional. And this is Adam here. And we have our special guest who is like Anil Tom. He is a senior offensive security engineer, and he has like several years of experience in cybersecurity and information security. And he had he's like one of my motivational or inspirational person or a role model for any beginners in cybersecurity, as I seen. Because if you seen his LinkedIn or any post, like he will be giving more workshop sessions, and he also do Bugbounty. And if you see his certification, we will speak on that later point of time. So let's say hi to Anil. Hi Anil, how are you?
Hi, hi Adam. Thank you for the wonderful intro.
Yeah,
So, how are you doing?
yeah, I'm doing good, bro. So we'll get started with our conversation. And yeah, can you tell me about yourself? Like it's not like a HR interview or anything like that. So I just want to know like how is your schooling or colleging, like what degree you have done and things like that. So because we are making this video is for beginners, so I just want to know about your um, schooling and colleging experience. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you, Adam. So, as Adam already mentioned, my name is Anil Tom. I can mention that I'm an accountant hacker because I did my plus two. Like after the SLC, we have in Kerala, we have plus two. So I have did my plus two in commerce. It's computer commerce. So and my parents want me to become a chartered accountant. So after the plus two in commerce, I did my graduation in BCom, Bachelor of Commerce. I have completed my degree in 2016. Yeah, 2016. I have completed my graduation. Then I joined in a CFM, Chartered Account firm, as an article assistant, and I worked there for 2 years. When I started there, like working there, I was not interested because I know it's not my area, and my parents pushed me to do that one. But while doing that, like things, I heard a news that like one day I heard one news that some people hack Indian websites. So, oh, what is hacking? So that's initially triggered my mind. Then I learned about hacking and everything myself. Like, but that time there is not much articles, so the resources are there. So with little resources, I have started learning. So that time I found met some of my good person in online like Rishi, Rahul, Eldo, Nizam, Sarin, and many other friends. So they all inspire me and they all help me all. And Rahul actually pushed me to do the CTFs. I started with Bugbounty handling. So my they in the like in that time was like I had to go to office at 9:30, like morning. So I will reach the office by 9:30 and I will do all the works. And by I leave office by 7 or 7:30. Then I will come back and I will also after all the things. By 11:30 or 12:30 in the night, I'll start doing bug bounty hunting or learning new things until morning 5:30 or 6, and then I will sleep till 8:30. This is a continuous process for me. After sometimes, after 8 months, I got my first bounty. It was for one short exercise in one domain. It's in private bounty. So that was my first valid like bounty. I got the bounty. For that, I got some bugs in Inland or the things and got some appreciation mails and that letters and all the things, but not as a bounty. Also, even I got some stacks also previously. but nothing has gone. That after 8 months, I got the first bond. Then till that, I was like, okay, I have to push more, push more. Then after once I got the bounty, it was like, okay, now I can get the bounty. Now, after that, I got tracked. Then I got many bounties. Then I got some bugs in Google and all the things. Then somehow I convinced my parents, and but they put my one condition. They mentioned it. Have to do one master's in computer application. So I have done my like. I have simply joined uh, Jane in 2018 for masters in computer application, specializing in information security. But it was not worth, to be frank. Uh, then I was not
Bro,
going to
sorry to interrupt you, bro. So you have done UG, right? Like undergraduate. So what degree you have studied?
BCom, Bachelor in Commerce.
BCom. Then
Yeah.
master degree?
MCA, Master in Computer Application.
Okay, so basically you are done your commerce in plus two, 11th and 12th. Then you started with BCom. So that is your interest or your parents told to do?
Nice.
Okay, it's similar to my brother's story actually. So he also done plus one, plus two in commerce. Then he worked in some private organization. Now he jumped into cybersecurity. So it's like a similar story only. Okay. So then you are telling about the office, right? Like you will be going to office and you will be coming back and doing bug bounty. So the office is the chartered accountant office. You are telling. Okay.
Yes.
So morning 9 to 6, you will be working in.
So 7:30, something like that. Sometimes it
Okay.
will go for it, something because if it's a busy schedule, it will have to stay long.
Okay. So when you left your first job, like the CA job or something.
In 2018, I have left and have joined for MCA in Jain
Mm-hmm.
University. It was in banking. So that, but it was not that much good for me. So I
Mm-hmm.
was not going to college regularly. Some days I go, some days I won't go. I will sit in the room and I will do bug hunting or I will do play CTFs like that. I used to do, and also some freelance works also I was doing that time.
Mm-hmm.
So somehow after sometimes like in 2020, I got an internship opportunity in UST Global. I was doing
Mm-hmm.
the MCA, but I took a special approval from my college and have joined in UST Global as an intern. And unfortunately or fortunately, code came and everything went for online like remote. So I can
Okay.
work first 3 4 months in UST. They like confirm me like placed as a full time employee. So I can
Mm-hmm.
work in UST Global. At the same time, I can complete my masters also. So
Mm-hmm.
after 1 year, USC was my first company. Like as in cybersecurity, USC was my first company, and they gave me all the like how we need to work in a corporate life, all the trainings and everything they gave me. Like they actually polished me in how I am like, today. So
Yeah.
from there, I got all my basics in how to work in a corporate life, the company. So then after 1 year, I got an opportunity for on-site opportunity to Saudi Arabia. So when I was in university, I got opportunity to work in web application, network, mobile, API and all. So I got another opportunity in like in 2021 in Saudi Arabia, where I got opportunity to work in user access management, like PCI DSS complaints part, pen testing, like even web network and everything, mobile everything I assume. So it's I got an opportunity for me. So I take that opportunity and I went to Saudi Arabia for 1.5 years. So in that time I have completed my OSCP and all things. Then after that, due to some personal reason, I have to come back to India. So I joined Rakuten in 2022, I think 2022 or 2023. I think it's 2023. 2022. Sorry, I'm not sure the dates.
Yeah.
So
Fine.
I
Fine.
joined Rakuten, and it was like more like chill. I worked there, but after sometimes again, like the work from home, they have remote, but due to some personal reason, how to stay home. So I switched to Xerox. Uh, Till that, I was like in pen testing and all the areas. But when I switched to Xerox, I started my career as offensive security engineer, where I got the opportunity to do the red teaming and all the things. And also I senior position. So I work as a like managing people also, but not that much. But still, I used to help with my manager and those things. And there I did all the red teaming. I started my like as a in corporate environment. I started my red teaming. So then after some time, like after this, like last December, I switched to Unisys as a senior offensive security engineer. So currently I am managing like a small team, and currently I'm working on the red teaming part, like offensive parts and pen test parts, everything, and also managing the pen test and bug bounties and all the offensive security activities for Unisys.
Okay, so how do you felt like after getting your first bounty?
So it was like, yeah, like so exciting moment because I was desperately doing the bug bounty for last 8 months, and I didn't get any like bounty. Even after 4 or 5 months, I got some swags and some appreciation mails and hello friends, but not a bounty because the bounty is the most part, the interesting part, right? So after 8 months, I'm still remembering that it was on like evening I'm receiving that mail. So I was so happy, so excited. So then I called my friend.
How much it is like, how much amount?
It was $250.
Okay,
It was like a private bug bounty, like the company hosted bug bounty program, not in
okay.
platform bug cloud or hackathon. It's private. That time I used to do more bug bounty on private sites because not much people are there, so we can easily get bounties.
So did you share with your parents like I got a bounty with my skills, like what they
Yes.
say?
When I got a bounty or any holophone, I used to share with my parents. And
Okay.
initially, they were like, he's doing something, and this is not the thing. So they were not encouraging me. But after
He's
that
like
phone,
hacking NASA, kind of.
no, they're not like that. My brother actually a network security engineer, so infrastructure
Okay,
admins and all. So he know the things. So he said, okay, he's doing something, it's good, but that's not his area. He has to concentrate on chartered accountancy. But
okay.
it was my plan, so I simply quit that one. But I really enjoy the chartered accountancy part also because from there I learn more about taxes and all the things. Now I know how to like properly do the tax and all the things and do the income tax
Yeah,
return
it's
time.
like because in schooling or in colleging, people won't taught us about like what is tax, what is Form 16. After
Yeah.
entering into corporate world only, we will be knowing about this income tax and Form 16 and everything, how to reduce the tax and because people
Yes.
need to know, like even students need to know about that, right? In the early ages of them. Okay, so uh, like, so you like, so you found your passion in cybersecurity. It's by your friends' motivation, right? Like, or you found yourself like, okay, this field is suitable for us, and how is it?
So it was my interest. Then when I came, my friends helped, like Rahul, Nizam, Elto, Rishi, and we all connected. We all share all the things, common interest, and so then we have started a small WhatsApp group called Yas. It was like you know about like internet security. It's a community now, but initially it was like a WhatsApp chat group for us. We used to share our knowledge, like new bug bounty sites, new course details and everything. We used to like it's like a simple chat room for us. Then initially we add more people, and then it's become a like more than 500 people.
Yeah, more than
Like
500 people now, including us. Yeah, it's
yeah,
like
so,
good, what do you say? Like, we have a community to share things, and we have people with skill set, and we have like people like not only like more than 18 to 35 age group of people. Many people are in senior levels, many people are in abroad. It's good. Like when you started, it was only 5 people group, right? 5 or 4 people group.
the members was me, Rishi Mondas, Eldo, Nessu, then Anandakrishna KMG. Then we add Rahul. Nizam, and all the people. It's not like one time. It's like eventually we have added everyone, and it was going good. Like initial days was, I still remember, like whenever a new blogs comes anywhere in the internet, we used to push to the group, and if anyone put that like a duplicate, we used to like mention that it's a duplicate, and it
Yeah,
was
that's
like.
why people call you bot. Immediately, even I had felt that, like, when I read something, I used to share in Tamil Nadu cybersecurity group, and as well as in the Yash community group, Kerala Yash community group. Even in that, when I post something, if it's been already posted, you will be making a dot on it. So people call you bot. Okay, how this guy waking up, or he's alive every time in the WhatsApp group like that? Like, people used to wonder.
So it was like in initial days, I was doing the NCO also, so I don't have that much work also. Even though I have like doing the Bugbounty and everything other stuffs, but I don't know, like I'm not going to regularly to the colleges. Even my parents knows that I never go to colleges regularly. So that time the thing was I'm grasping Aslan's knowledge. So whenever new blogs came, I used to read first. So then I can share, like that's why even any person share a blog or any link, so I used to read first that thing. So then anyone else share that, oh, I know that, like, oh, already it's there. So I'll just mark it as like duplicate. We can mention bug, but we
It's
mention
like
duplicate.
tracking a bug report in the platform, kind of. Okay. So because we learn from the community and we are giving back to the community, that's how learning works and things like that. So since you are working in a senior position as a senior offsec engineer, so can you tell me, like, how will be your day, or like how do you manage things? And
So currently in my role, it's like 75% technical and 25% managerial, I would say. Even though I
okay.
have a team, like small team to manage, but I'm more like to do like the technical steps. So most of the times I do technical things. Even like most of the pen tests we give to them the resources which we have. Like if there's any critical application or a new application came, I used to take like if is there like something like you have to test. So I used to take this because I want to know more about that one. So I will take this and I'll do the testing. And also currently I'm managing the Bugbounty program for the Unisys. So we have a VDP program and a Bugbounty like private Bugbounty program, but for Unisys. So I'm managing that part, that one. And also we are doing the offensive security action with red teaming, purple teaming, and industry simulation things, and we have been like programs to Unisys to make a secure environment, and also will help other teams to conduct the phishing simulation things and all that kind of stuffs.
Okay, it's kind of like a all-rounder job for you.
Uh, I'm enjoying like we can get every area. Like sometimes we to help with the blue like so teams. But when if there's any instance or if we found any like critical vulnerability or if we got any critical vulnerability in bug bounty, so we have to dig the logs and everything. If there's any malicious attacker, use that one. So even these things I have done in my previous organizations also. We closely work with the SOC team, with the blue team, so and see if if there's any instance games or anything games. So we will check with them, analyzing the logs. We will identify the root cause analysis. We will do the root cause analysis, and we will like fix that issue. But doing this thing, there's two things are there. One is we will know that latest technologies and latest methods the attacker use. We can understand those things because these people are so sophisticated and that using latest methods, technology. So we can use in our pen test or training activities. Then it's always for me, it's always good to know the root cause for the each issue. So I really like reading the logs and identifying the issues.
Okay, great. So that's my next question. Like, you were telling about threats, vulnerabilities, and stuff like that, right? Being a offensive security engineer or a ethical hacker, like, how do you stay updated with the latest threats, trends? Because we need to be updated so that we know like how attacker can breach into an organization with any type of CVEs or 0 days misconfiguration, things like that. Can you elaborate like how do you stay updated or how do you learn? Like what will be your learning approach? Um, yeah.
Yeah. So regarding the exchange update, so one thing is like I used to read blogs from whenever, wherever I get. So mostly, yes, we are getting many blogs, and there's another community called Meet group. So DEFCON Trivandrum, there are many groups out there. Wherever we got that information, I used to read that one. Then also Twitter. So Twitter, LinkedIn, these social media platforms. Like that, I used to like read maximum blogs and articles about the cybersecurities, and I used to follow the most common people like but in the cybersecurity areas, Bugbounty or pen testing, red team, all the celebrities, we can say celebrities. So I used to follow them also, so in Twitter, so we can get them latest updates in everything like that. And also I used to like subscribe the newsletter from various sites. So that's how I used to stay updated. Coming to learning stuff, I can say currently I have like more than 10 plus certification, if I say roughly. So for
Yeah, that
example, I
will be
have
my next question actually.
uh, it's to my learning path. For example, when I take the OSCP exam, so my learning approach was like so first, like have put a timeline. So have 3 months. So I had to complete it within 3 months. Even though I got the ICP also for 3 months, but I put it like within 3 months, I have to complete the everything and get the certificate. So what I did is, so for first month, I have completed all the before going to hack the books. Before that, also I was doing the like CTFs and hack the books before doing the OCP. But still, what I did is I have revised the like privilege escalation for Linux and Windows. I have like taken the cyber course and some other course. So then I took, I have like revised everything and I have learned everything. Then I have started doing the like hack the books. So in the hack the books, I mainly follow the TGNL list and I have watched like IPSEX videos and Rana Khalil's blog. I used to read Rana Khalil's blog because I like Rana Khalil more because rather than it's showing all the methods, not in the one method we have to get the root or we have to get the compromise. So they're showing all the method, even though they have not success, they'll share all the methods. So we can learn everything. So I used to follow Rana Khalil's blogs, and when I'm doing it, like the books or triathlon machine, so I create a report basically a blog I used to create just to two things are there. One is I can refer whenever need, and when I'm doing the exam, I can just copy paste the commands. So what are the things I need to take, I can take that. So in 1 month, I have completed all the TGML list from Hackthebox, Tragme, and other CTF platforms. Then the next month, like have completed all the machines from Offensive Securities labs. My cycle after coming to after completing like that time I was in Saudi Arabia, so my shift was like 8:30 to 4. Then once I came back to a room, so minimum 4 hours I will learn. That's the only thing I put. So sometimes it will be 6 hours, sometimes it will be 4 hours, sometimes it will be 8 hours. So it's depending on the what which works we are doing. So I continuously learned for 2 months, like hack the box, like CDFs and authenticity labs. And after 2 months, I was like confident for taking the exam. After 2 months, I took the exam and I got cleared. So that's how I used to take the exams. So if I'm taking an exam, I dedicate music for that one. For I'll put some time for each, like for the learning.
So, you're telling like you'll be completing any type of certification in 3 months, 3 to 4 months of timeline itself. Like, even uh, I had asked you before also. Like, I used to wonder, like, how this guy completing all the latest certifications, and he's learning very quickly, and he's completing the exams. Like, I was wondering about that, and I even asked you in WhatsApp also, right? Like, it is like. 2 years back or 1 year back, maybe, when you posted like Bob's your PSCP certification.
BS,
Yeah.
BS. Just say,
I used to get
uh,
like how people completed the movie and they will be asking about review. I used to ask certification review to you, bro. How was the exam? How was gone? Like how, bro?
basically
Like
was like something
three
special.
months and like you will be preparing for 3 months and fourth month you are doing the exams. Like you told like already like you are preparing per day. It will be 4 hours of time for learning and it may vary like if there is a holiday in place then you will be spending more time like 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's all about like time, it's all about persistence and discipline on learning. It's like a very big thing, bro. Like because if
Yeah.
guys like if you see his LinkedIn profile in the certification part, like he will be completing all certification till now, whatever it has been latest listed in the internet. He already completed everything. Doing a certification is not only for getting like certification, it's like learning new things, new skill
Yeah.
sets. Will be like what industry needs from us and being unique on that, right? Like so.
So you mentioned about BACP, right? Master Certificate Portion. So I was preparing for a long time. Whenever I get time, I used to do the Portugal Academy labs. But it's in different accounts. Always I forget the password, so I'll create a new account and
Yeah,
so
the password
okay.
for that is like very big string, right? Like they will be emailing
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. Even I am a little lazy to do the forward password and get the password. So whichever account is there, I'll just connect it and do the challenges. So in 2023, I think 2023 December, they have posted one thing. So if you complete 5 challenges, you will get one free voucher for
Oh,
Bugbounty. So
okay.
initially they have posted another thing. So when they introduced the certificate, they have given an offer like $9. So I bought it that time for $9 for the basically certification. So what my planning was that so even in case I have failed this exam, I have to complete that 5 challenges and I will get one more chance. So it will end on December 31st. So what I did is I have taken the exam on December 30th and fortunately I have completed. So my plan was if I fail that certificate on December 30th, I will sit and complete all the 5 challenges in before December 31st and get a grab a new cook voucher. Then I will do the retake the exam.
Like
So
plan
that's how
B.
I take.
Okay.
That's how I
Yeah.
took that.
Anyhow, like we need to have a plan B in everything, even for the certification also. Okay. So you told like you will be reading all the latest, like what is it, like blogs, articles, and you also read HackerOne reports for learning new vulnerabilities. Apart from that,
Yes.
like, do you visit any particular website and for the learning stuff, or do you use any platform for skilling up yourself?
Currently, I'm like not that much active in Hack the Box. And
Mm.
previously, I used to like more active in Hack the Box. So where
Okay.
I'll like do all the active boxes and complete. So like I came in like in India top 20 or something like in previously when we are active on the like hack the box that time some was in top one in India and I was in top 20 or top within top 10 or something like that. But I'm not exactly remember. That's how I used to learn things. Currently for upskilling from company I got the offensive security enterprise license, so I
Wow.
can do all
Wow.
the
Nice. Go. Because many companies will sponsor like some companies they may sponsor like track me platforms and companies may offer hack the box and your company offered like offset.
yeah.
Yeah, man, hack it. Kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had faced like many clients in your experience, right? Like any difficult situation you had gone through, like what do you say, like you had found a vulnerability and you are showcasing to their top level management or anything. We are not going to breaking any NDA. Okay. So didn't want to break NDA. So you just tell me, uh, you are in a situation, you found a vulnerability and it is impacting their organization, but they're telling, okay, it's not affecting us. So what do you tell in that particular situation? I'm just curious to know, like,
So I had a similar scenario. So when we're doing the network pen test, so initially the scope was external network pen test. We did the external network pen test, but we haven't got any much things because they have like good security in external networks surface. We didn't get much. But when we start the internal networks pen test, so we are already mentioned that it will be a assumed breach scenario. So, like if we are considering that any user credentials leak and we got somehow we got compromised and we got initial access. So, and when we start the testing on internal assets, it was completely crazy. Uh, we got in first day, the score was very high. In the first day only, we got like 6 or 7 critical issues. Like we were in the system or like directly road, something like that. Like critical vulnerabilities are there. Even we got some series like past in like 2000s. So they're not doing that, not a proper patch management in the internal network. So
like
after
everywhere
the
shells you found, like shells in every system.
yeah, we would like complete
Okay.
access. We can get the eternal blue keypad, vulnerabilities, everything. What you name it, it's there. It's like completely vulnerable, like lab setup.
Okay.
So that's it. And we are all like, and in that like contract, I mentioned that we have to give the update on every like evening. We have to give the update one of the vulnerabilities we have found that. So we are very happy because for external phase we didn't get much vulnerability, but internal the first day only, like we have 2 weeks time. The first day only we got like almost 7 critical issues. So we reported to them. So they are like, we are giving the access to the internal network. So that's why you got the vulnerability, right?
Yeah, yeah, they will tell.
We were like, oh, what you're telling? Then we are trying to convince them, telling that this is Russian reason. They are not agreeing. That, and finally we said one thing. Okay, we'll reduce the severity for you, but we'll put one comment. As per our company, this vulnerability comes under critical severity, and this will be the severe score. As the client, the company is asked for us to reduce the severity to this based on this scenario. So we are reducing this. We'll put this in as a comment in our report. Then there's okay, don't do that one because they are going for a complaints testing. So if
There is
any
a checkmate. There is a checkmate
just
in
that one,
compliance check.
yeah, auditors is in that they won't provide like a complaint certificate. So then we give them all the information like what is assumed risk scenario, how it works, and how all the things. We have convinced them because if you argue to them, they will make more angry and they won't accept. Make them calm and then try to make them understand the things and then understand. That's all.
Okay. Yeah. And it's kind of your memorable hacking experience in your corporate life.
Yeah, like you can say
Because
that it
like
was like good,
nowadays, like
good.
clients are they are very intelligent and they are doing like patch management, hardening on the system, doing the config, everything properly. Uh, yeah, so getting a eternal blue and vulnerable stuffs and all, like getting a shell itself, like a big stuff in this world, but still there are insecure systems out there in the internet and in the internal network. Okay, bro. So I need to ask something like, since we are talking about organizations, like, uh, like what will be the common vulnerabilities like organization fail to address in the day-to-day basis or running on the any type of organizations?
So I would say most of the things we can see in the password policies issue. So we can see when it comes to internal network, most of the times we can see that they are using the default credentials. So if somebody could get in the somehow got the access to the internet network, they can get many systems by just before using the default credentials. So I have seen many times whenever doing the internal pen test, I'm seeing that we can get many systems like even the
Admin,
power,
kind of.
yeah, power tools like and all the things we can get. and many like servers and everything they're using the default credentials and everything. So that's the most things people missing nowadays, and which the organizations or the people have to fix. And also the other common vulnerability we can see in nowadays is broken access control issues and business logic issues. These issues we can see commonly nowadays.
Giving admin access to all the users.
Yes.
There is no least privilege principle in it. Okay. And third thing, like third vulnerability, what you told, like broken access control and
Business logical issues, logical
business logic.
bypasses.
Okay, okay. Like while typing the name, we'll be getting, okay, this is the password of this user, or bypassing the functionalities or the business logic issue.
Yes.
And depending on the, sometime developers may depend on the frameworks. Okay, it will handle everything. We didn't want to do anything. We can rely on
Sometimes they
that.
are put of all the validation in the front end. If you capture the request and if you like change the request, we can do anything. For example, if an application has some validation, like we can select only the AD members or like particular organization employees in the user field. But if you capture the request and if you add the user email, like email as our Gmail address, it will directly take the server side. There is no validation there. So like that, we can see like that.
Okay. And since like from last year, if you see in news or in articles, we were looking into many AI assistants like chat GPTs and things like that. So do you feel like AI will replace OffSec engineer roles in industry?
I don't think they're going to replace, but uh, we can use them as assistant because most of the things we require a creative attacks paths and all the things which require human help. So human interaction. So AI tools we can use for as assistant when we're creating the like new payload or we are trying to bypass some. We can utilize that, and when we're writing the reports, also we can use help of ChatGPT or any other AI tools. And also in nowadays even like we can complete some series using the AI tools. Even I have done that one when I was doing one CTF. I use ChatGPT and DeepSeek for finishing that challenges. So we can use that one, but I don't think it can completely take over the our jobs.
Okay, even sometime if a person doesn't know coding also, like a programming language, he can just paste it like and break it down into what this particular line of code is telling for a newbie. Like
But there is a thing
useful.
is that
Mm.
if you are taking the organization's some source code to some AI model, that's not good because that's the one thing like most of the people are doing a mistake. So while doing the testing, you'll be like if you are internal team, you might have access to the source code. Like if you are doing the SaaS and all the things, you might have the access to the source codes also. So that time, if you didn't understand the code and if you directly take that code to the ChatGPT or any other tool, we are giving the code to them, it's giving to the training. So that's not good. But still, if you want to write any like tools or if you want to make any right because basically I'm not that much good in programming or coding, so I use
Even me
helps
too.
with chat. I use I always
Because
take help from
I can able to understand the code, but I'm not good in programming. So that's it.
same. So what I usually I'll give you a scenario with some test things, and when I got the like code, I used to modify the code according to my needs, and I used to take that
Okay,
one.
fine. Okay. So coming to the core part of this interview session, and mainly which we are doing for the newcomers in cybersecurity. So what advice do you give to someone who is going to start in cybersecurity, like as a pen tester or a junior pen tester or ethical hacker? So what skills they need to do or what certification, what they need to good at?
So my first suggestion should be like they have to give like a try harder thing. So they have to do a precision learning because it will take some time, and they have to learn the basics first before going to like advanced level topics. They have to learn the basics. So if you're learning the web application, then how its web application works, how the hosting work, how the application backend works, and all the things we have to learn before. I'm not saying that we have to go the deeper things, but at least the overview, how things are working, how the things are working. Then we can learn the things before breaking the things. Just know how to build that one. So that will help. Like if you're doing learning the AAD, first create a AAD in your own environment. So you know how to create the AAD and how to create the misconfiguration, and then you know how to exploit that, and you know how to mitigate that issue. So from if you build the AAD first, then before breaking that, that will be a great approach. So
Okay,
similarly,
AD,
but
Active Directory, you are
yeah,
telling
I
about.
do.
Yeah,
Yes.
just
So
giving the
yeah.
what is a abbreviation for that.
Similarly in web application also. So first learn how the basics thing stuff are there, and learn the basics. Then go to the advanced level. So for certification or learning, so if you are planning for web application, more concerned on web application and application security side, I will suggest Bubsuit certification. So when it comes to other certification, it's really cheap. It's $99 when it comes to pricing, and the labs are free. We can try their labs, and it's absolutely free, and it will they're updating the labs also. And this is a certification I can suggest for. It's not a junior level certification, but if you learn their labs properly, we can crack. It's all about chaining vulnerabilities and identifying initial vulnerability, then chaining that one and getting a file from the server. To web application is there, we have to exploit the vulnerabilities and get the flag from there. But it's really good certification.
Okay.
So, but planning for some network or basic something, so you can go for EJPT from INA, now INA. Previously it was email security. Yeah.
Okay, so first is Burbsuit certification. Since we know like Portugal Labs is free of cost to learn about web application security. And second thing is on EJPT, right? From
Yes.
Elan Security, you're telling. Okay, and
Yes.
do you suggest any platforms apart from Portugal Labs, like which platform a beginner can practice his cybersecurity skills, and what domain he can start? Like it can be web, mobile, API, network.
So he can use Hack the Box Academy or Hack the Box and Try Hack Me. So when it comes to Try Hack Me, they will give you each steps. If you stuck there, we can do the we can take their hints and we can complete the task. But when it comes to Hack the Box, I'm not talking about Hack the Box Academy. In Hack the Box, we are not getting any write-ups or anything. We have to do identify everything ourselves and identify. We can check the blogs, the um, uh, I forgot the
For
health
the
chat.
older
I'm not.
machine, you are telling retired machines in the HTB hacktables.
So there is a channel where we can see common group where many people are doing solving the challenge. If they identify any, if they stuck somewhere, they'll post it there. So we can utilize that one, and like that we can complete the challenges. But if you're a
Yeah,
beginner, suggest try Hack Me first, learn some basics, then we can do the Hack the. And now Hack the Books Academy is really good, so we can
yeah.
utilize that also.
Yeah, even I seen like they have their separate learning path for each thing, like bug bounty hunter, pen tester, SOC analyst, even Active Directory pen testing. They had created a
Yes.
CAP certification, and even TriAcme has its own learning path, starting from security, web fundamentals, web pen testing, SOC, DevSecOps, AWS. Everything are there. Like it's good to have a learning path for a beginner to start it up. Okay.
Yes.
And yeah, so we are in the final session. I do have a this session is called rapid fire questions. Okay, since we are in episode 3, and I had created a special rapid fire questions for you. I didn't ask for any people before that. Okay, so you are the
Okay.
first one. Okay, so my first question is, what is the coolest hack you ever pulled off in your experience? It can be bug bounty or it can be your corporate life, in your corporate journey. Anything you can tell.
So the coolest. I would say I got a SQL injection in Yahoo. That
Okay,
one is one of the craziest thing. I never thought like I will get something in Yahoo like as a SQL injection or like that critical one. But I would say it was a good
okay,
experience.
okay. So you had disclosed any report in the hacker one, or it's like not in public?
No, I can't because they are not allowed me to publish that one. Even actually, I
Okay,
wrote a blog about that one, but in that actually I put the domain name and all those things. So they asked me to revoke that one. So I removed that one. Then I can do it like a redacted one, but I thought like okay, it's been few years, so no, I'm not putting that in my own.
okay, fine.
Uh, I
And
can say
do you,
thing
yeah,
is
yeah,
I
anything?
have like in a certification or learning platform. I was able to hack their own and get many certification for free. Basically, I have bypassed the payment gateway, so I have reported them only. So they don't
Sorry,
have a bug
which
one.
company?
I can't disclose that one actually.
Oh, okay,
So,
sorry. Okay, fine, fine.
but they are also providing cybersecurity training and other things. So
Okay,
I bypass their payment gateway and got it free.
okay, great. And did you feel any like if you're going for any uh organization pen test or any bug bounty pen test, if whenever you're doing, did you feel like okay, this system is secure and we can't get anything? Kind of. Have you felt anything, or do you found any medium low hanging fruits
So
mostly?
yeah, even I had that scenario. So I was working for one client. So that time, the initial days was it's good. Then after that point, they gave me a machine which was contested by many people. When it came to me, nothing was there. They have fully patched every vulnerability, even low hanging fruits. Even the security headers also they have fixed everything, and
Okay,
nothing is there. I just gave like a completed blank report to them. I was like, no. I have to do something, but scenarios was there.
okay. So your third question will be, if you could have one hacking superpower, what would you be do?
Hacking NASA with HTML.
Yeah, that's a old joke actually. So if you aren't in the cybersecurity, like I'm just asking you, if you are not
Okay.
in the cybersecurity, what career you will be choosing? You already said like you are working in CA, and so you will be a
I might,
CA, right?
I, I won't think so. I'm completing CA, but I will work in accounts field.
Okay, accounts only.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, bro. Thank you so much for your time and effort. And do you have any questions, or do you want to share anything with the audience?
So if you're
It can be your
starting,
life lessons, anything. Sorry.
yeah. So if you're starting as a career in cybersecurity, it will take a lot of time and efforts to stay in this field because we have to up to date in every day. So every day new vulnerability came, new method came, new bypasses. If you found one vulnerability or one method today, maybe tomorrow it won't work. That exploit won't work. We have to find another way and another method. So we have to stay more like up to date and we have to learn every day. Then you can if you are learning every day and if you are trying everything, then we can definitely get in a good position in cybersecurity.
Great, bro. Thanks for your share. Like, I hope like after this video being published, many people will be contacting you for guidance. Please do help them. And
Sure.
thank you so much for your time and efforts. Because when I asked you, I texted you, I guess yesterday, bro, are you ready for any interview? Like, I want to interview you, kind of. But you didn't say any reasons, silly reasons, or since this is weekend, Saturday, and you told, like, okay, I'm available, we can have a chat like that. So many people won't agree in a first attempt and they will take some time, but you agreed for that. Thank you so much for that trust, and thanks for your time and efforts. And we will travel together And
Sure.
since we are working as a senior engineer, maybe tomorrow we may be or you may be a CEO or CTO of an organization, or you had started an organization. So you will be giving an opportunity to many newbies like me. So
Oh no, man.
yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. Thanks, bro. And I hope like you enjoyed this conversation, and I hope like even audience will enjoy our conversation and they may learn something from us.
Sure.
And thanks, bro.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me and thank you for inviting me for this one. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome, bro. Okay, guys, bye then. So we'll be meeting in another good session with another speaker, maybe in next week or in the upcoming months, not sure. So let's see. And bye. Have a great day and happy hacking.
Bye all.
Yeah. Thank you.